Monday, May 14th, and the Dome Boomers podcast is back. And I am your host, Christian Krueger, joined by my guys, Neal Majewski and Brian Dorton. And we're just lifelong Astros fans that love to talk about the Stros. So, boys, let's go. Episode Sean McGuire 80.
Really? 80?
Yes, episode 80. Shout out to a former Flyer. I will make sure that he gets this episode text to him tonight or in the morning.
Nice.
Again, all of our wonderful scheduling that we have going on with all of our kids stuff and end of the year baseball, band, volleyball, God knows what else and everything else that goes on. But we're back. Here we are.
Track.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The Stros are 21-20. They are playing right now and losing 3-1. I feel like every time we do an episode during the Stros game, they are losing. So hopefully there's a little change going on there. They are 1.5 games back in the average mediocre West.
Gross.
It is gross.
But
we're
whatever.
just going to rip the Band-Aid off. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's do news first, and then we're going to rip the Band-Aid off this bad boy.
Okay.
So Hayden Majewski / Wisniewski is strong rumored that it was talked on the broadcast tonight before the game, that he is going to be out for the year. Awesome. Great news. DFA Taylor Scott, who was one of our best bullpen guys last year.
Someone's going to have to explain that one to me.
Well, he's been nothing but a slot machine this year, but I agree with you.
Yeah,
but I don't know if I would. I mean, that is so non-Astro to just go ahead and DFA him. Got to be more to that story. He'll likely be picked up, and we'll get like a bag of pork rinds for him.
Welcome
pitching
to America,
is hurting.
Our newest American citizen. You're gone.
Yes, that right?
They supposedly, I was listening earlier, they don't have a timetable on Aaron Getty yet.
Good.
And then we don't have a backwards McCoffey jersey on this episode.
Oh, we talk about McCoffey.
I mean,
we're okay.
We can talk about him when he throws a three innings and a third shutouts, but when he gives up 74 runs and 1 out, we don't wear the jersey. I mean, what are we doing?
He was coming back. He was our statistically our best pitcher. That's what I said.
Yeah.
He's not anymore.
I would like to nominate myself. I would like to nominate myself with my rag arm that's left of all the pitches and curveballs and bullpens that I still throw, that I would be more than happy to give up 7 runs and try to get an out and make $85 million.
Man,
yeah, he didn't. The girls and I were there, so he really didn't stand a chance. But the fact that we didn't expect that.
He's a hack. I'm done. I mean, he's just a hack. Like, he's done. He's been done. We all know that. Majewski had to do his little posturing last week with the McCoffey jersey on backwards, and it backfired like I knew it would.
Well, that said, it didn't deserve the family threats.
100%. And I think I said this on group text, like, inappropriate, unacceptable, find the people, put them in jail. I'm going to sound bad wherever I say here. That's awful. The kids should never be brought up into anything, ever, period. However, okay, can you not just turn that into the cops and say, hey, this is what happened, take care of it? And can we not stand to their mic and just say, hey, I make $85 million, I'm stealing money from the organization, and I just suck? I mean, can we just not say that? I know the guy has no accountability at all because he just wants to point the finger somewhere else. The situation was terrible. Those people need to be found and need to be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. But can we just stand up and say, hey, man, I suck tonight? I sold more coffee than I got outs. I mean, can we say that?
So in 2024, and take this with a grain of salt, okay? Again, I am not here to promote McCullers as being back, being the savior, all that kind of stuff. But in 2024, on April 11th, we were at Kansas City. Here's the starting pitcher stat line. He got 2 outs, gave up 11 hits, gave up 9 earned runs.
Not the same pitcher. Not the same pitcher.
Stat line.
Yeah,
It's
and
just,
what has
it's
he
just,
and what has he done since then?
it's just, well, did you know it at the time that Hunter Brown would, without a doubt, turn it around?
Oh, I thought he would be pretty good because I think before that I said he was going to be the pitcher of the year for the Astros, and he was, by the way.
And we all said it may be time for him to go back and, go back to the minors.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, do you really just throw McCullers to the side after 2 years of working back to get to where he's gotten? I mean, in 2 outings, we're going to go, nope, nope, not good, not going to work. No, like if it continues, bounce them.
You mean win? You can't bounce him. You can't bounce him.
Well,
He's making 17.5 million this year and 17.5 million next year. You
well,
can't bounce him.
so's Abreu.
When was he good again? Remind me.
2022. I know Neal's trying to compare him to Hunter Brown. Like,
But
I'm
was
saying a stat
he
line
was
in a
what,
scenario.
like
One
how
game,
good was
you don't
how
kick
good
him
was
out.
he in 22?
he's had one good game he did have a good game in the World Series. Pitched 6
Okay.
innings of shutout ball.
Fantastic. And then the rest of 22?
Nothing.
Yes, and again,
So what are we doing? Like I am reading a lot of like Houston legend
I know.
Lance McCullers.
I know.
With like
He has
when was
thrown in
that
23
again?
in the year of our Lord, 2023, and the year of our Lord 2024. He threw as many innings as the three of us have combined.
Yeah.
I don't
when
even
he
know why
was
this is a
throwing,
topic.
my whole thing is even when he was throwing,
Right.
like I don't remember him being in conversations for anything.
What's amazing is during the game, I texted you. I said, "What's going to be the deflection this time?" Now, did I think it was going to be death threats for his family? No, I did not. But I was fully expecting, oh man, my repaired elbow that they took a tendon out of my Achilles and put it into my elbow snapped, and the guy just hit 7 home runs off me in that inning just because of my Achilles tendon that was put into my elbow broke during the game.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna read these. I'm gonna read his career stats off because I'm with
All
you.
right.
I'm with you on this, Brian. On nobody, at least me. I am not about to say he is some, he deserves like Roy Oswalt status or some, top pitchers
Well,
ever.
I would delete you off this podcast if you ever thought that.
So I'm going to give you his career stats since you said when was the last time he was good. So 2015.
Yeah, I would like to hear it.
Okay, 2015. He was 6-7 with a 3.2 ERA. 2016.
That's not a good ERA.
Yeah. Okay. 6-5 in 2016 with the exact same ERA. 2017 World Series, 7-4, 4.25 ERA. 2018, 10
Hold on. I'm gonna give him credit. Does get a bump in status by throwing the 20 straight curveballs in the game against the Dodgers. That deserves recognition.
which
I mean, it's
possibly
probably where he blew his arm out, but
which
yes.
possibly led to his hiatus. Absolutely. So 2018, 10-6 with a 3.86 ERA. 2020, 3-3 with
What about 19?
no 19.
He was dead.
Yeah, he probably, there,
You just glossed over that.
I don't know what happened to him. Oh, you knew. I don't remember him being out.
Oh, I knew.
Okay. 2020, 3-3.
COVID year.
21, 13-5, 3.16 ERA. The most starts he's had as an Astro was 28 that year. So in 21, his best year, 28 starts, and goes 13-5 with his best ERA of, I mean, yes, of his career. 2022, 4-2 with a 2.27 ERA. So I'm even though that's lower.
He came back. That's the year he came back late and pitched in the World
Yes.
Series.
And then
Dude, give me 23 and 24 stats.
yeah.
17.5 million both those years.
And who came up with that contract?
That was pre-Dana.
Yes.
So you got to put that on Lunau. Or no, that was no, it was after Lunau. It was what's his name? I forgot his name already.
Yeah, I do too. Ed Wade.
Oh God.
Oh
What
my
was his
gosh.
name? What was his name? How are we this far down and we don't remember his name? But yeah, that was a bad contract. Probably the worst re-signed contract in Astros history.
Financially, he's up there with Verlander.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, because Verlander was 600 innings for 66 million, and then left to go to the Mets, traded him to the Mets, and then brought him back for whatever 25. Yeah.
Not traded to the Mets.
We got him. We got him back from the Mets.
We got him back from him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he walked out. Yeah, so I mean, none of those numbers scream anything other than 2 World Series appearances.
Well, I mean, it's hindsight's 2020. I don't want to make this the McCullers episode because I just here we are. But in 19, I'm pretty sure, didn't he sign the extension before that year? I don't even know. But arm explodes in 19 and we don't think there could be issues down the road. I mean,
Right.
I don't know.
Well, you usually get stronger as you get older. Your arm does. So
Well,
I mean, what's your expectations of Javier?
I mean, they're not great.
Yeah,
I mean, look at Luis Garcia.
sure.
I mean, I attribute Urquidy and Javier to the WBC. They came back earlier than their normal after pitching in the World Series, and then I think that was a mistake. Hindsight's 2020. Neither of those guys have ever recovered from that. I don't know. I mean, when they have Tommy John, I don't expect him back the whole entire next year. I don't.
Right.
But
yeah,
let's move. I mean, we could make this whole episode about that guy. I guess the question here, let's answer this. What are real expectations for him this year?
I would be ecstatic if he was a 500 pitcher.
I'll be super excited
So
if
what,
he
1-1?
2 more starts.
I'm with Dorton.
I mean,
they're gonna shut him down. They're gonna give him a rest, see how he responds. I mean, look, I understand what he's done, but this is not like he's been out for 3 months or 4 months or a year. I mean, this is 3 full years plus some that he's been completely off the freaking reservation.
So
at some point you have to cut your losses.
Yeah, but why would you think in 2 starts it would be amazing?
Oh, I didn't. I gave you your 3 1/3 innings so you could have fun. Yeah, I mean, you were over here wearing the jersey backwards saying he's got a 0 ERA, he's our best pitcher. And
who had those expectations?
That blew up in a hurry.
I had these exact expectations, and he's meeting them.
Yeah, I'm a Dorton.
He's meeting the expectations I had.
Yep.
3-2 Astros.
Yeah.
How they
Two
score?
doubles, baby. Two doubles.
Do
Dubon and a Pena double.
yeah.
Well, that should be breaking news if we got 2 doubles back to back. I mean, that should
Back to
be
back,
like.
baby.
Call that
All
off.
right,
of
well,
them
let's
right
move
down the
on
left
from
field.
McCoffey because like we don't know the expectation, but I don't foresee him finishing.
Well, let's
the
talk
year.
about let's talk about our designated hitter for a little bit.
You mean the 38-year-old Yordan Alvarez?
The one with the it's just a leg bruise. Don't worry about it. It's just a hand bruise or a shin
Jordan,
bruise. Is it a shin bruise or is it a
yeah.
hand bruise? What is it?
I thought he
Yordan,
just needed rest.
10 days.
10 days. Okay.
Yordan Tucker.
Man, this went dark in a hurry. I knew it would too.
And
I mean, this crap happens every year with him. I don't know what it is. I don't think he's 27 or 28 years old. I don't. But he doesn't play a majority of the spring training. He plays like the last 10 days or whatever. They try to rest him. He always gets hurt. He never looked. He has never the couple home runs that he's hit. It's like he's missed the ball, and he's just so strong.
Yeah.
That he's hit it out. Like he does not look right. I don't know what made up injury it is. I don't know if they're trying. If people are investigating his birth certificate, I have no idea. But I don't know. Like I don't even know where you go. I don't even know where you go with him. I don't.
The silver lining in all of this is somehow we're a game over 500 with him nowhere's in sight.
Yeah, but now you've got
Pitching.
Majewski, Wisniewski.
Yeah.
I mean, we are so thin, it's unreal. And I want to talk about the guy tonight, but not yet. Like,
yeah.
When's Aaron Getty coming back? What are you going to have with McCullers? Fromber finally decides to show up this year.
Yeah.
You think that's going to be consistent? No.
No.
Blanco throws a great
Sell.
game. You think that's going to be consistent? No. The only consistency has been Hunter Brown.
The next Framber, the next good Framber sighting, we need to sell him immediately.
I thought about that.
Well, and I'm with you. The issue is going to be, they're only 1.5 games back in the West.
Yeah, Alvarez. The thing on him right now is mid-May. You know,
it is mid-May.
May 14th, baby.
Coming up on the Ides of May. It's any day now. So that'll be
we're verging on late May.
Right.
Well, I got to get this in since let's wrap up out. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't believe anything they say. I don't believe anything in regards to injury for him. I don't believe anything. I don't know if he really is hurt. I don't know if he really is 45. I don't know.
No. Well, you know who isn't hurt? Isak.
That dude's underrated, man.
Pretty good.
He's really good.
They showed a stat tonight on him. 0 errors.
And there's been some tough plays.
Oh
yeah, he's come up.
Yeah,
there were a couple of
I like the signing. I like the signing
man.
when they did it. I just didn't like how all the drama with the whole moving Altuve in left field is still stupid, and that leads me to my whipping boy, who we've not had a chance to whip. He sucks. Like
which one?
Brendan Rodgers sucks.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
But the numbers are starting to reflect. Yeah, the numbers are starting to reflect how bad he sucks.
He is who we thought he is.
Yeah.
So the roster construction is just
hodgepodge.
It's so bad.
It's a hodgepodge.
You now have Yordan, your quote unquote best bat, left-handed. Now the only lefty on the thing is a switch hitting backup catcher.
Yeah. Yeah. What
who is also crushing the ball, by the way.
Yeah.
What about what's your take on Cam right now?
Play him. I mean,
Yeah.
they don't play him. I mean, they play twice a week. I would play him for a month, and if you don't see an improvement, then you send him down. But you play him twice a week. Just admit you're wrong. Put Altuve back at second base. DFA Rogers. Put DeCenzo in left and put Cam in freaking right field.
Cam's played in 30 games, though. So the 2 days a week, that's not right. I mean,
it doesn't feel like that.
So,
and you got to remember, some of those 30 games, he gets taken out like in the 5th, 6th inning, 7th inning.
Oh, sure, but I mean, I'm looking at and what is the goal of this year? Right? I mean, that's what this is boiling down to me.
Well, are you asking me as me, or are you asking the Astros organization?
I'm asking.
Well, we're only 1.5 games out, so our goal is to win the West.
And of course, that's going to be the company line, but that's my thing, is that if you're really saying that, then Cam Smith probably doesn't need. I'll say this: Cam Smith needs to get as many opportunities as possible.
I'm not making excuses, because he hasn't performed to what I thought he would do yet.
Yeah, that's where I'm
going.
going.
This kid has never set like he's set right now, ever in his life. Never. It's a learning experience, which is fine. But like, if you wanted him up and you believed he was going to be up, then play him.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Or hold him accountable in some form or fashion, and let him go back down.
Yeah. Say, hey, you need to work on this, this, and this. Go play for the Sugarland Skeeters. And now we start Chaz every night, which,
or
I'm not saying, well, DeCenzo should be starting periods. DeCenzo should be starting left.
Yeah, I love watching DeCenzo.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
I don't understand what they do. I don't understand DFAing. I'm the biggest DFA fan there is on this podcast, and probably that listens. I didn't understand that DFA. I understand he struggled. Just DFA him?
Weird.
I mean, there has to be something else going on.
Are we going to have nothing but lefties in the bullpen? I guess. I don't know.
Weird. Some.
Remember that time that where we didn't have a lefty on our entire pitching roster?
You mean for like a decade?
Yeah.
And now we have 17?
The last one was like Juan Augusto. I mean, that's.
Oh, man, I love that throwback.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm just confused. Like, I mean, we've talked about this. I'm just confused on direction based off of the roster. I mean, I don't understand. Not saying that there's not some plan, and of course they don't owe it to us to explain that, but you go down the lineup and you're going, oh, he's hitting 210, he's hitting 211, he's hitting 212, he's hitting 214. Oh, well, that's cool. And somehow,
well, and this has been news specific and pitching specific so far, right? This podcast, the offense is terrible,
brutal.
I mean, we don't have a left-handed bat.
Well,
I can't believe they went into the season without another left-handed bat. I really can't.
Can we dive into that real quick? Like,
sure.
I agree. We are not scoring runs.
No.
And that's important. But we are getting hits. I mean, we were down 12-1 the other night, and we ended up losing the game. But go look at that line stat and look who had more hits.
Well, yeah, McCoffey gave up 17 runs in the first inning.
I get it, but this is a recurring thing, man. Like, we are getting hits, we are not scoring runs.
Well,
like,
it's the situational hitting, timely hitting.
Yeah, we are going hit for hit against teams, and we're not scoring runs. So simply saying we don't have offense, I don't think is good enough, because I think we are getting hits, but we're not getting timely hits.
Okay, fair. I'm sure. I guarantee the stats say that. So I mean, I don't have them in front of me, but
Yep.
for the next pod, I tell you what, I will bring those to the table. I'll tell you another thing, and this has gotten worse. It hasn't changed the last couple of years, but it's not just one player. This has gotten bad. The base running is atrocious.
Yeah, no, yeah. Well, and our
And
left fielder is
he is. He
He's always
is.
been.
He's always, Neal's right. He always has been. But Cam Smith
it
getting
hadn't gotten
picked
any
off,
better.
Cam Smith getting picked off of first base in the 7th inning of the night, that was horrible.
Yeah,
And
that was bad.
it seems like everybody, and again, this is selective memory, I know, but it seems like anytime somebody wants to steal on us, they got it, take it, you know.
Oh, yeah.
We're not
Today,
great. Our pitchers are not great at holding runners. They're just
to,
not.
today,
It was
first inning,
awful.
first inning, Pena gets on, strike him out, throw him out, like,
Yeah.
and Pena's like the third fastest guy in the league.
Yeah.
The hell.
I
I'm
don't
with
remember
you.
who was pitching the other night. It wasn't Abreu. It may have been Orton. It may have been Ort. But they didn't even, I mean, when I say didn't even look,
I know.
like there was not even a glance. I mean, there may as well not have been a base runner, because there was no concern whatsoever. Like we give him second base, and then he even took third base. One of the guys even took third base.
Let's talk about the kid that was called up today, because we've talked about him before. Colton Gordon. I'm a
Gordon,
fan.
yeah.
I like his stuff. He needs to learn how to pitch up here, which is a different ball game. Got good stuff. I mean, what, gave up 3 runs, or was that third run not on him, or was it on him?
Let me see.
I haven't seen the
I mean,
the box score.
I personally think he's a 2-3 inning bullpen guy, but I don't know. I mean, they've been stretching him out.
Well,
He's
we
got
certainly
this.
need some starters.
Yeah, he's got the stuff. You could tell that he needs some polishing and fine tuning of how to pitch. But I mean, does Sugarland have like enough pitchers to just pitch anymore?
Yeah, because we're running through them. I mean, we've seen the Van Way, Gordon, the Blue Blah. I mean, who's left down there?
I don't know. I got to do a whole I got to do a whole, I guess, audit of the Cowboys and Space Cowboys and Hooks.
Mm. Yeah, we're gonna
And I
get
mean,
to,
like, what?
mm.
Why is, again, someone's gonna have to explain this to me, but why is Taylor not going down to Sugarland? Like, why are we just DFAing him?
There's got to be more to that story.
I don't understand that.
Something went
I just
south.
don't.
Yep.
Something went south. Yeah, and we're not just gonna. I mean, he was the 7th inning guy on opening day, and now
Yeah.
he's not on our roster, aka Montero. Mm. Yeah, I don't know.
Those entitled Americans, once they become American citizens, they become entitled.
Well, I mean, what? I guess let's get into it, and then we can kind of change directions. I don't know what to, I mean, I don't know what to do. Like I would, I feel like we're beating our head against the wall. Like I would put Altuve back at second. I would play the 2 young kids. I would spot start Chaz wherever, and I would DFA Brendan Rodgers. I mean, he's pointless. He's pointless. But that's the thing. That's not going to fix the rest. I mean,
Yeah.
when is Christian Walker going to show up?
Good question.
I think he's coming around. I think one of the things that we forget is, you remember his spring training?
Yeah, he got hurt.
Yep. So when did he get his?
This is gonna be painful to say when I say this, but it's fact. Remember when Bregman was a slow starter?
Yeah, he's not. Um, I read an article today that they tweaked his swing or something,
I read it too.
But
Yeah,
No,
a lot of
I'm,
that is just change of scenery. That stuff happens. But go ahead.
but yeah, I mean, I think Christian Walker's, I like what I've seen from him. I'm not on him. Uh, I want to know if this is the beginning of the end for Altuve.
Yeah.
He's been struggling big time.
I mean, is this
I hope not, because we've got him signed for 3 more years.
Yep. I mean, I feel like sometimes he gets the free pass because he's Jose Altuve,
Fair.
and
That's an absolute legit fair. Now, you remember it's only been a month. It's been a month of him struggling.
yeah,
He's, he
and I'm
started off
not,
hot. He started off hot.
and I am not saying this is the beginning of the end. I'm not saying I'm down on him. I'm not saying that whatsoever. I'm just going, are we going to look back and go, the move to left field, when he moved there, that's when things went south? Are those connected, or was this something seen, known what was going on? Whatever. But it's just right now it's a coincidence. It's May. Again, I don't get I don't get too riled up in a 40 game window.
I just want him to get 3,000 hits. Not that it matters anymore, because it really doesn't. He's going to be a Hall of Famer, but that's a fair. I mean,
Yeah, that would be
it's
awesome.
a fair point to watch. It really is.
Yeah, I mean it's just
Is
interesting.
has Yanair Maldonado taken the Maldonado name off, and now he's Yanair Asmus? Is that fair?
Turning the corner. Turning the corner. I don't know
We've
what
upgraded that.
corner.
We've upgraded to Asmus. Is that fair?
Or Ashby, right?
Great.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
Fired up? Anybody?
He's fired up.
yeah.
It'd
Yeah.
be it'd be nice for him to keep doing what he's doing and get even hotter. It really would.
Yeah. I mean,
Because I'm telling you, we all know this, and I guarantee y'all aren't gonna push back on this. The real Jake Meyers is about to stand up.
Oh, yeah.
is the real Jeremy Pena gonna stand up?
I don't know,
Uh,
man. Like,
Or is
I,
this
I, how about this? What
I
if
think
this
that's
is
coming too, baby. I think that's
what if
coming
this is the
too.
real Jeremy Pena?
I said at the beginning of the year, like this was a big year for him on which way he goes.
You did, Dorton. Do you have access to WRC Plus?
Can give me a minute. Y'all keep
Yeah, look
talking.
up Pena's current WRC Plus. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna tell you, it going down, boys.
Uh,
I hope you're right, Neal. I mean, I hope it is.
I don't know. I'm not prepared to say it one way or the other.
129.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah,
impressive.
that ain't holding. But if it does,
What's
all
Christian
right,
Walker's?
not good. That's what I'm saying. Like you said, you're not concerned about it. I am. He has struggled.
He's got a lot of strikeouts. That's
Walker's an 84.
what's
Oh,
my what's Myers?
I'm gonna hold on. I
Let
don't
me
have it
just
from. I'm
pull
gonna
up
say
the
Myers
team.
is what? You already say it. I'm gonna say
Oh,
123.
Neal.
250.
30.
130. He's higher than
130.
Pena. I mean, by a
Yep.
point.
5 point.
Wow.
Who's
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna go
leader
ahead
on the
and
team? Who's the
I'm gonna
club
go
leader?
ahead and say that's horrible that the leader on the team is 130. That's
No,
horrible.
he's not the club leader. Who's the club leader? WRC plus.
Well, it's got to be
Paredes.
someone.
Paredes.
Yeah.
Isak.
What is it?
136.
That's solid.
Yeah. I mean, he was stone cold yesterday. Did you see the interview with Pena afterwards? He called it in the dugout.
Yeah. So get the bubble gum.
Get your bags
Yeah.
ready, boys. I'm walking this off.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
Also,
I mean,
by the way, there were 3 walk-offs in 4 minutes last night.
I know.
oh really?
Yep,
Yeah,
I saw that. All right.
that was awesome.
Well, I want to say this though. You you can't go, hey, the guys who are playing good, oh, that's going to come back to normal, and the guys who are playing bad, Oh, they're not going to come back to normal.
Yes, you can. It's called Jose Abreu rule. Yes, you can. It's called the Jose Abreu rule. Yes,
No,
you can. Yes, you
no.
can. Yes, you
Just
can.
no. That there are a handful of Jose Abreu's. And I'm not saying some of these guys will. You can't say dig yourself out of a hole because you're in a hole and you just dig
Okay.
it, you
Well,
just get
let's play
lower.
it. Let's
But
play the game. Again, we love this podcast because it's all recorded. So let's play the game. All right. Dorton pulled it up. 129 for Jeremy Pena, which is great. Like you take that. Oh, that would be a career year.
Yep.
I'm not saying it's like Hall of Fame or MVP, but that is a heck of a year at a shortstop.
He's knocking on 300. He's batting 297 right now.
Where do just take a guess? Where do you think he ends up?
I'll go and say he'll end up over 100.
Oh yeah, he'll
Well,
be in the
that's
one.
a stretch. He's at 129 right now. Congratulations.
He'll be in the one teens, in the hundred and teens.
I mean, if I told you that at the beginning of the year, would you take it?
He's going to end up right where he always is, around 100.
I'm just saying, like, well, where's Christian Walker going to end up? Is it going to
He's
go
at
lower or
yeah,
higher?
he's at 84 right now.
Well, is it going to go lower or higher?
I don't know. Is he going to have the Jose Abreu effect or not?
First base has a ghost.
The ghost of the big bopper, Glenn Davis.
Hashtag
It sure
27.
is. That is just a. Oh man.
I mean, I was a huge fan of the Christian Walker signing. They got him cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to go up, but I just don't know how much it's going to go up. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't I think he was sold as this power hitter, or at least that was the feeling that I got. And every right-handed batter that we get, everybody goes, "Oh, the Crawford boxes. Oh, he's gonna." This that doesn't really playing out that way all the time. I mean, so I'm looking at production, and here, let me look. Christian Walker, batting 211.
That's horrible. I mean, that's horrible.
48 strikeouts, leads the team.
Easily.
Yes. The second place guy is Brendan Krueger Rogers. And
Yeah.
then
I hate that guy.
His OPS, Christian Walker, 633. Now, that's subpar to me for the expectation.
Now
But
his
subpar,
best season.
That's below
season,
subpar.
His best season at Arizona. This is when he actually got some playing time. He had a WRC plus of 122. This was in 2022. WRC plus of 122. He hit 242. He had 36 dingers.
Take it. Let's go.
That was his best. That was tippity top. He's been hovering in the. He 119 WRC plus, 119 WRC plus, 88 WRC plus.
All right.
I'm gonna say Christian Walker ends up with a WRC plus over 100.
I mean, I think that's fair. It needs to be. I think Jeremy Pena ends up around 100. What does Jake Meyers end up at?
Meyers will swing back down to the norm. I mean, here is Meyers WRC plus for the past.
Oh, these are not going to be good. These are not going to be
4
good.
years.
Okay.
Well, 21. So mind you, the first two he only had 49 games and 52 games. So take that with a grain of salt. 109, 66,
Ooh.
88,
Ooh.
86 last year, 86, 130.
So who ends up higher, Pena or Meyers?
Pena.
Because he's always been higher. I take the data points of he's always been higher. Jake Meyers is going to go for Jake Meyers is going to go on a 1 for 42 slump. It's coming.
Pena's last 4 years, 102, 97, 100, 129.
Yeah, Pena.
Or currently 129. So it's 3 years in this
Can
year.
you look at one more thing? Because I've got an idea. Not that they're going to. I mean, unless Espada needs to start listening to this podcast because he really does. Can you look up the Sugarland Cowboys real quick, Space Cowboys, and can you look up what Luis G, who I personally thought should have made the team instead of Brendan Majewski Rogers?
What's his name?
Guillermo Malala. Bats left-handed. Can play short, third, or second. I haven't looked at what he's doing.
Guillermo.
Yeah.
He is currently at a 67 WRC plus.
67 in AAA?
Yeah.
Well, then never mind. This conversation never happened.
Am I looking at the right person? He came from the Mets? Or is this another guy?
I don't know or care. I was just hoping he was doing something in Sugarland.
Yeah, for Sugarland.
Well, never mind.
He's hitting 205.
Oh, forget it. Well, that's not going to work.
On to the next.
What's Bryce Matthews? Give me Bryce Matthews. He hit for the cycle the other day.
Yeah, he did. I saw that.
Hang on. Here he is. Bryce Matthews is a WRC plus of 110. He is hitting
increase that.
234. He's had 4 dingers.
So not a lot of options, boys. Not a lot of options.
I just looked up
160 plate appearances. So
I just looked up Luis G. We'll call him G Money.
There's no money there. There's no money.
How we got him. On August 18th, 2024, the Los Angeles Angels released him.
Yeah. We got him for like $100.
The Arizona Diamondbacks signed him on August, 2 days later. 1 month later, they designated him for assignment. And then 4 days later, free agency.
Yeah, that's horrible. All right.
Well, hang on. Here's the good part. He went to Spain for a little bit.
He should have stayed there.
Oh, tapas. Do you have some tapas while he was there?
Tapas? He has some tapas and some wine?
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Okay.
So we've got options.
I was hoping Doris was going to say 280, 135 WRC plus.
What was Bryce? Nope. What was Bryce Matthews?
Not much better.
Yeah, 120, 110, 110.
Okay. I know. I've been the trade the assets forever on this podcast. But man, if that doesn't tell you why, I don't even know if there's anything down in Sugarland other than maybe Bryce Matthews, but
Forrest Whitley's on. I think he started at AAA a couple days ago. No? Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I'm not even going to approach that subject.
Oh, well, he's a pitcher.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, I don't know if I've ever seen this razor thin.
I don't know. Who are our current? What is our current rotation right now?
Gay. Good guess.
Insert circus music right here.
All right, do this. Look at the Ranger series, and that'll tell you. Hunter Brown starts tomorrow because we are playing the team up north starting tomorrow. Hunter Brown pitches tomorrow. All right, we got one guy. Then when is Blanco and McCoffey pitch?
Let me figure it out.
Like so.
I love these injuries happen right when we're to have like 70 games in a row.
Yeah. Uh,
You know,
I was asked
go ahead.
I was asked just the other day, like, what is our starting rotation like? You're on a podcast for the Astros. You know this, right? What is our starting rotation? I don't know. I don't know. I do not know.
You
About to tie,
never, you
about
never
to
have
tie
enough
this up,
pitching.
boys. We're about to tie it
You
up.
Is
Chaz
Doobie
Money
gonna?
coming around.
scored.
All right,
Yeah.
Who knocked him in?
Doobie.
It may have been Doobie.
Yeah, Doobie's
Yeah.
up right now. Or I'm watching the game.
How
Are
did
you ahead?
no, yeah, I guess. How did Chaz get on? Was he the one that poked the single to right?
Yeah, he had a single to right, and look at
Not a
Doobie
boy.
with another
Not a boy.
double.
Chaz.
Doobie with another double.
So how did Chaz get in the game? Did he start tonight and left?
No.
I'm gonna guess he came in for anyone?
Yeah.
Anyone?
Yeah.
Cam.
No. Cam did not start. Doobie started and left, so he must have started in because
No, sir.
DeCenzo played.
Cam's in right. Cam started
Was
in
he
right.
was he our DH? Was Altuve our DH?
Ah,
Who
let me see.
knows?
Pull this bad boy
Cam
up.
did start. I didn't think I saw him.
Let me pull it up here.
All right. Well, Neal, you pull that up. I have the roster right here. All right.
This
Tomorrow
is the
night.
Okay, the
Cam
starters.
Smith
Tomorrow
did not
night.
start.
Yes, he did. I saw him
I'm
in
looking
right
at it right here, guy.
I saw him in right field tonight.
Chaz pinch ran for DeCenzo, and who started in right field.
All right. Hunter Brown tomorrow night
What?
against DeGrom.
Maybe that was last night.
It was last night.
Maybe
Okay,
so.
Hunter
Okay.
Brown versus DeGrom. Okay,
McCoffey versus Evaldi.
they're really going to pitch him.
2
They
and
really
0.
are.
Yep.
Okay, 2 and 0. Okay.
1-1.
Blanco, Tyler Mahle.
Oh, Tyler Mahle, he's been pitching great too. That's
Mahle,
advantage. Yeah. That's advantage team up north.
Gusto. They don't have somebody.
Doesn't
Gusto
matter.
and then Valdez.
Gusto's getting close to Musco. Like Musco
Who are you going to replace him with?
I know. Well, okay. I mean,
all right, let me ask you a question because I love putting you on the spot just like you love doing it to me.
Yeah.
Who would you rather start a game for the Astros? You have
McCullers.
2 choices.
McCullers.
Oh, you're an idiot.
McCullers.
Man, I will
Nope.
say this. I hope McCoffey goes out there and is lights out.
I bet he
Lights out
won't
Friday.
be. I bet he won't be.
It may be like the natural, and somebody may put the lights out in that sucker.
Yeah.
No.
Name the bet. Name the bet.
Here's what I want to know. I want to know. My house is insane. I want to know what McCullers, and I don't need to hear y'all's 2-bit bullcrap.
You mean
the
fact?
sooner I know what McCullers is capable of,
Which is nothing.
like that's what I want to know. So like, is he a guy that can come around and again, maybe it's not as a starter. I mean, they talk about him.
He does not want to be a reliever. He's never wanted to be. He doesn't want to be, and they cater that crap.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's a Houston legend.
Who gives a crap? I mean, like
he's a legend, apparently.
Good grief.
Somehow.
McCoffey should
legend.
walk out there on Friday with a neck brace on, just to start, just to be safe. Just walk out there with a neck brace on, throw your curveballs, and get out in a third of an inning.
Oh Lord. This is gonna be fun.
Man, that is a bad rotation. Okay. All right.
Bad.
Oh.
Bad
call. Come on.
Well, let's
8 years. Hey, this is McCoffey's 8th season. He's played in 49 games in 8 seasons.
We're up.
That is an
Oh, no.
unbelievable stat.
No. These are the 8 seasons that he's played. This is since 2015.
Jordan, what is 8 times 162? And then
God.
give me the percentage of games he's played. I have to know this. I have to know this now.
You know we're winning, by the way.
How do we score the 4th run?
Can't tell you.
Oh, you don't know?
No, I do. Pena singles in.
Nice. Let's go.
Clutch hitting. See our closer.
49 games. That's unbelievable. That's got to be the greatest stat of all time.
What was it? I missed it. McCullers has played in 49 games his career.
In 8 years.
No. Yeah. No. Not. Yeah. This is since 20. So 10 years, but the 8 seasons that he's actually played in.
He's been hurt in half, more than half.
He hadn't played in 8 seasons. He missed 19, 23, and 24.
So he played in 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21. He had 4 games in 22 and 25.
God, how do we go back to this guy? All right, I want to wrap this out. Let's predict the Rangers series as Jordan's doing the math, and then there's a topic that I want to end with real fast.
Okay.
So, Dorton did the pitching. I'm going to go 2-2. I'll start it out. I'm never going to go more than 3-3 or 2-2. If there's a week that we play 7 games, I'm going to go 3.5 and 3.5 because we are a 500 team, and that's just what I believe until I say anything different. So, I think we go 2-2 against the Rangers. I think we win tomorrow night. Where's the second win? I have no idea, but it ain't going to be Friday.
I'll go 3-1.
Yeah, I bet you will.
We're just saying the 4 games against the Rangers?
Yeah, because we probably need to get back. We're going to get back on a schedule. Yeah, let's just do the Rangers a big series. I'm gonna piggyback on.
We make South Oklahoma our home away from home, and have played there like lights out in the past few years. So I'm gonna go 3-1.
Wow. Okay. I hope you guys are right. I hope I'm wrong.
Hunter Brown wins, McCullers wins, Blanco wins, and who'd you say was the last one?
Doesn't matter. Yeah, I already don't believe you, so it doesn't matter.
Framber, right?
No, it's Gusto, who's better than McCoffey.
Oh yeah, it's Gusto.
Damn, I should have said a sweep.
Do it.
Sweep.
Do it.
Come on, sweep.
Yeah, I don't trust Hunter.
You're an idiot. You're such an idiot. All right.
What you got? What's on your brain?
Well, let's 5 minutes and we'll wrap this bad boy up.
Okay.
I want y'all's true just feelings, thoughts of what you think about what came down yesterday on Major League Baseball.
Good. I like it. I like this.
Taking Pete Rose and Shoeless Joe Jackson, who's been dead for 90 years, off of the permanently banned list and now are eligible to be voted into the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Easy.
I got 2. Okay, go ahead, Brian. Yeah, tell me.
Easy. All you got to do is die. Done.
But what are your? Do you think?
I think it's ridiculous.
And in what way?
Insane. I mean, if you're going to take him off, you should have taken him off years ago.
Okay.
If you're going to take him off at all, you're going to take him off years ago.
What if you? If you were the commissioner, what would you done?
I would have taken him off years ago.
Okay, interesting. Not sure. I thought that you would say that, but all right, good. All right, good. I like it.
Yeah, I
didn't expect that.
I agree with what you're saying. it aggravates me that they waited to that point in time.
Yes.
I mean, that aggravates me, like almost to the point of now I wish there's a part of me. I mean, I'm glad. Now, there's another step in this process is the idiot sports writers to vote them in,
Yeah.
who will stand on their morals.
I'll tell you what, if I'm Pete Rose's family and he does get voted in, I would stand up and say no.
Oh,
Like you should have done this. You should have done this when he was alive, and he could have
oh no.
been honored by that.
Oh no. I'm getting in front of that microphone.
Well, I know I'm doing it
Well,
publicly.
you were
Oh,
about
I'm
to
doing
finish
it
though, Neal.
publicly.
Finish your thoughts because I'm this is interesting.
So yeah, so the sports writer side of the thing is going to be interesting to see how that goes. The the other part that I now think of is what are we willing to wipe away? Like, because I am still a huge proponent, and I think I'll I'll say top. I want to say top five, but I don't want to be that short sighted here. So top 10. I I want to see Barry Bonds in there,
I do too.
and not because I'm a Barry Bonds lover.
Well, you know I am.
Oh yeah, I remember. Um, but I think these are some of the best baseball players to walk the face of the earth ever. And to me, that's what the Hall of Fame is about. And if you want to write something on there that they were caught or gambled or bet against, write it. Tell the story. Tell the story. But I think they belong in there.
Yep.
Now,
Well,
I totally
oh,
agree.
sports writers is the next phase of all of that. And not that Barry Bonds is on a blacklist or the anti whatever, but it's this cracks the this opens a door to another avenue of the steroid era. Mark
Yeah, all they
McGuire's.
have to do
Yeah.
is die. Once Barry Bonds dies, then he can
What
be inducted into the Hall of Fame.
I mean, did
What's
they
the
want to make
difference?
yeah, did they want to make sure he
What's the
didn't
difference?
bet on it? So that's my I'm mixed emotions. I'm glad. I think it should be done. I want the best players in the Hall of Fame. Uh, Pete Rose is one of the best. I can't tell you one thing about Shoeless Joe Jackson other than what he did, but I can tell you in our generation, one of the hands hands down, the best years of baseball was the steroid era.
Oh man, the
Sosa,
race to
well,
70 was
oh,
so
about
let
as good
me
as it gets.
let me add a little I guess I don't know, cherry on top here. So in current situation or climate, current era, current standings or current Major League Baseball where it is today, the all-time leader in hits, the guy with the most home runs, and the guy with the most Cy Youngs, not 20 years ago, ever. None of those three are in the
Yeah,
Hall of Fame.
who's the pitcher you're talking about?
Clemens.
Oh yeah,
Roger.
yeah.
But think about that. The guy with the most Cy Youngs goes to the best pitcher of the year. The guy with the most home runs and the guy with the most hits ever to walk the planet are not in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Um,
That's a great stat.
yeah, I mean, like, come on, like, this is the Baseball Hall of Fame because everyone in the Hall of Fame is a saint, and I'm not saying
Yeah,
that's what you have to do, but like, are we gonna sell it? Are we celebrating the game? I hate Barry Bonds with a freaking passion. Passion. I got security called on me in the Astrodome about me heckling Barry Bonds
I
back
remember.
when back when he was skinny before steroids.
He told you he liked you. I thought it. He's
He
like,
did.
hey,
He
you're
he he
number
double birded
one.
me, telling me I was number
Oh,
one. Yep.
I couldn't see that far, I guess.
Yeah.
Wrong finger.
with Bonilla, with Bobby.
Bobby
You're
B.
telling me he's not one of the greatest baseball players of all time? You're crazy.
You're crazy. Yeah,
Crazy.
he is. He is
But to
absolutely.
Pete Rose, the job as a baseball player is to get a hit. And he has 4,256 of them, I believe, far and above over anyone else. And he played forever. And you know what? He also taught us what we thought was the right way to play the game: get
Yeah.
dirty, dive, hustle. But he's done something that no one else that's ever walked the planet has. He has the most hits ever.
Gambled. He gambled.
Yeah, you think he's the only person? You think he's the only person that's gambled? Here's my
You-
whole thing. You know what? You know why this is coming out?
Why?
2
I
words.
don't.
Shohei
Shohei Ohtani.
Ohtani.
Yeah, you
Mm.
think they're gonna have? You think we're gonna be debating? You think we're gonna be debating gambling in 10, 15 years when he's up first ballot?
He is the biggest moneymaker on the planet for Major League Baseball, and it's not even close. And this is a tea leaf to say he's going straight in, so we better take care of Pete and his family now.
Do it right now. Like, get this out of the
And
way
that
so
is
that people have
exactly
forgotten
what
about it.
Rob Manfred is about. He is a freaking joke.
Mm.
And Rob
Hate that
Manfred
guy.
did not ban him, but Rob Manfred is freaking doing this as posturing for Shohei Ohtani in 10 years, just like Dorton said.
Rob Manfred could have allowed him in his first day as commissioner. He
Pete
could have
Rose
lifted that.
belongs in the Hall of Fame because he's done something in the game of baseball that no one else has
Gambled.
and got a ton of hits. Yeah. No one
And
else
yet-
has gambled on their team ever. No,
and-
that's never happened.
and side note to this, he was player manager.
Yeah.
Like what a
Yeah.
wild what a wild thing that is now. Hey Joe, I need you over. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and play,
I heard
DH today.
I heard Ron Darling, who I actually like. I hate him because he's an 86 Met,
Yeah.
but I actually like him for some of his perspective.
Yeah.
And so they asked him, they said, and we'll wrap it up on this. He said, "What do you think as an ex-player who played in that era?" He goes, "Well, he's the hit king, so I think he should be in. However, my first 3 hitters I ever faced in Major League Baseball were Joe Morgan, Pete Rose, and Mike Schmidt, and 2 of the 3 are in the Hall of Fame. So I'd like to say that my first 3 hitters I faced in Major League Baseball were all Hall of Famers."
Nice. Nice.
Oh, that's good.
All right, I just wanted to touch base on that. I think he's belonged in. He needs to be in. I can't believe you have to die, and then you have to add Shoeless Joe Jackson, who died 90 years ago, on top of it.
But he's not
Insane.
in, but he's not in yet.
No, he's not.
I mean, there's
I
another
think if he
hurdle.
goes to the veteran committee, I think the veteran committee gets him in. I don't know if the writers won't.
So how long is that?
I didn't. I
Haven't
think
heard
he's going to
that.
go to the veterans committee in 2 years.
Okay, so I didn't know if he'd go there immediately.
I don't. I got to read up on it.
Yeah.
The veterans committee has a certain. They call them to a certain vote, and I think there's 16 of them, and you have to get 75% of them. But most of them are like Ozzie Smith and people that'll send him in. Now there's a couple of execs and writers, but like most of them are ex players that played in the era of him, and they're all going to vote him in. But
Yeah.
you got to get 75%. If he goes to the writers, it'll never happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys are
All right, what's the score?
4-3.
We're not talking about it. We're not talking about it yet. Hold on.
Four- We got 4-3.
Oh,
Two.
How many outs?
Two.
Thanks.
Our closer's in. We don't say anything when our closer's in.
No, he's the problem here is he's facing Witt.
Witt is a freaking stud, man.
God bless.
Where would you rank him? And then we'll try to stall to see if we finish the game out. In current situation in baseball, where would you rank Witt on the best player list.
I think he's. I would say he's under the radar because he's in Kansas City. If he was,
Man, I think he's a top 3 player in the league right now.
if that dude was in a big time market, he would be insanely popular.
They say he's the fastest player in baseball around the bases.
Yeah. And
all our friends out in Kansas City that listen to the Dome Foam are sorry that Neal's bashing the city of Kansas City.
Well, 10 years ago, I don't even know if Houston's a major market now, but I mean, we've lived the life. And as right on cue, he stole second base when you said he was the fastest guy.
How did he get on?
Walk.
All right, we're good.
Yes.
We're good.
Okay.
Good win. Good win, Stros.
We actually beat Kansas City twice in a row. That's amazing.
In Houston.
Yeah.
I mean,
all right, we're coming for you, team up north. You suck.
Yeah, switch my
thing.
See
you tomorrow.
We're sweeping them. We're sweeping.
Oh, okay. Neal says we're sweeping them. All right, boys, appreciate it. Fun. We'll get back to a regular deal here, and hopefully the Astros start playing better. And 38-year-old Jordan comes back. Go Stros.
Happy belated Mother's Day.
Indeed. Yes, indeed.
Kay Gladys Terry.
Yes.
You're
lucky women.
Kay Gladys
Happy Mother's Day.
Tolerant women.
Go Stros.
Indeed. Go Stros.
Go Stros.